Broadcasting live from the Business Radio X studios in Atlanta, Georgia, it's time for Atlanta Business Radio. Brought to you by OnPay. Built in Atlanta, OnPay is the top-rated payroll and HR software anywhere. Get 1 month free at onpay.com. Now, here's your host.
Lee Cantor here, another episode of Atlanta Business Radio, and this is going to be a good one. And we'll be proud to be delivering this original interviews with Atlanta business leaders, and we couldn't do this without the support of our sponsor, OnPay. So please support them so we can continue to share these important stories. Today on Atlanta Business Radio, we have Andy Tran, and he is with Lush Nail Bar. Welcome, Andy.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Sure. Tell us about Lush. How you serving folks?
Well, we just reopened last week. Since the pandemic, we've been in quarantine, so we just reopened last week. Prior to reopening, we've always been concentrated on sanitation previously already. So, with every client, we always use one-time use disposable buffers, files, manicure files, pumice stones, and all that when we do the pedicures. Now with this pandemic going on and we're reopening after Georgia has allowed us, we're actually taking it even a notch further. So, not only do we use disposable items, we actually use like Lysol and antivirus to clean the spa chairs, the seating chairs, and we have table shields and to divide all the tables, and we're seating clients every other station. So, we're staying within guidelines. And then I have like face shields for our technicians to protect themselves. And I require all the technicians to wear gloves and everything. So, now we took the sanitation process to another level. And we're only allowing 10 clients at a time to be within the facility and trying to keep things nice and tidy and sanitized for everyone. All the meantime, also providing our customer service, on a personal level as well.
Well, you've been known for your customer service and the quality of service. I'm sure that's going to stay the same. And then just by enhancing all of these kind of safety measures, you're giving folks a good opportunity to get back in there and be served by your technicians. Can you talk about the battery? How has it been in that space?
So we came into the battery last year, July of last year. Things were going really well. The battery, it's a great location. It's a mixed-use development, so people are always out and about, walking around, enjoying the weather outdoors, and eating outside and seeing a nail salon. And so they come on by and, when they're tired of walking around and shopping, they stop in, get a pedicure, get their feet massaged and things like that. And so everything was going well. And, then with this whole pandemic happened, then, things got kind of halted a little bit. But now things are starting to pick back up. Restaurants are starting to reopen, and we are starting to reopen. Some of the retailers starting to reopen. And we're just excited to, be a part of the reopening economy.
So now, do you have any advice for the other business owners that are rebooting like this, from going from a period of not doing much work, if any, and then to now reopening? You mentioned some ways you're making them feel safe in terms of the experience, but were you doing things? Are you offering specials to clients? Have you done any kind of loyalty programs with existing customers?
Yeah, so we have a loyalty program. So once a customer comes in, we have a tablet. They check in on a tablet for their loyalty points. And then we have special different programs for like their birthdays and things like that. And then we send out a mass promotion, for birthday specials or for our early bird specials and things like that. So, we're trying to re-kick it up again. Just trying to let everybody know that we're here. We're here, and we're doing everything we can to get the nails and everything done safely And we offer other products on top of other services on top of nails too. So we're like a one-stop shop. So we do we have Botox. We do Botox. We do fillers. We do massages. We do eyelashes. So we try to be a one-stop shop and having everybody come in here and just spending a whole spa day with us, kind of like a med spa and a spa day all in one.
Now, how have you been able to keep the morale up with your employees?
As far as morale, it's funny you mentioned that because last night I just sent a text message to my technicians. So though on the one hand, I do want to show that I am respectful of their wishes of their health. If they're uncomfortable, I always leave it up to them. If they're uncomfortable, I sent out a text message last night saying, hey, by the way, I'm not obligating anybody to go back to work, but if you do choose to go back to work, I have all these things prepared for you. We're only limiting a certain amount of customers in here, and we're doing a lot of things to abundant of measures to make the facility more clean, and we're ready for you guys to come back to work. And I buy snacks and the sweets and stuff like that, trying to entice them to come back and morales and things like that. So those are some of the little things that I do a lot too as well prior to this, but now more so than before. Just trying to bring the morale up and get them to feel comfortable and safe returning back to work.
Now, if somebody wanted to find you guys, is there a website?
Yeah, so our website is really easy to remember. It's just www.nailsalon. So nailsalon-atlanta-ga.com. So think of the best nail salon in AtlantaGA.com. So just Atlanta, nailsalon-atlanta-ga.com.
And then that's Lush Nail Bar, and that's located in the Battery.
Correct. Yeah, we have the Battery location, and we have the Atlantic Station location. So we're located at Atlantic Station as well.
Oh, good stuff. And they can find information if they want to book time there. They can do that through the website?
Yep. Yeah, so we have booking online. So and I'm pretty responsive on that. And so it's automatic. They'll get a text message confirmation once their online appointment is booked.
All right. Well, Andy, thank you so much for sharing your story today.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
All right. This is Lee Cantor. That's another episode of Atlanta Business Radio. And once again, we could not be telling these stories without our sponsor, OnPay. So please support them so we can continue to share these stories. This is Lee Cantor. We'll see you all next time on Atlanta Business Radio.
Today's episode of Atlanta Business Radio is brought to you by OnPay. Built in Atlanta, OnPay is the top-rated payroll and HR software anywhere. Get 1 month free at onpay.com.